Hi everybody, today I'm making pizza with cauliflower crust. Now we've searched around and these crusts we found to be true authentic cauliflower crusts, meaning there is nothing else in them that would add to the carbs. They come in 2-packs, Italian flavored and jalapeno, and we found them on Amazon. Now as you can see that the nutrition information is for one piece and we usually eat one for each of us. But even still, the net carbs is pretty low considering. And this is certainly a lot less calories, fat, everything than if you would order pizza with regular crust. It is made with cheese and egg with the cauliflower, which helps bind it. So that's why it doesn't need flour. So a lot of times, don't be fooled, there are brands that sell it that have flour in it. Now it says to cook it for 7 to 10 minutes, but it doesn't say whether to do it with the veggies or not. So I like to do it by itself for just half the time on this wire rack. And I lined a baking sheet underneath with foil. So we're going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 425. And then I'm going to get my pan ready for my vegetables that I'm going to saute first so that they have time to cook a bit before I put them on the crust, since they won't cook very long in the oven with the crust. Now I'm going to go ahead and spray the wire with cooking spray so the crusts don't stick. And it's time to put the crusts on the wire so I can get ready to put them in the oven. And again, I'm going to put them in for only part of the time, 4 minutes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and saute my veggies. So I've got some onion cooking, which we're both going to have. And I'm going to have some sweet bell peppers as well, which I've cut up into rings. And I'm going to saute them. John is going to be using the jarred banana pepper rings on his. Okay, my crusts have come out of the oven and you can see they started to brown and crisp a little. So this is definitely where I want to pull it out and start putting on the toppings. Now I have some ricotta homemade left over from the other night, so I'm going to be putting a very thin layer on just for added flavor. Next, I'm going to be using a jarred tomato sauce. Now I'm only using a little bit, so I haven't really looked at the nutrition of it, because really I'm using about maybe 2 tablespoons on each pizza. You don't want a lot because it will make it soggy. I try to put it on leaving the very center, not having it kind of piled. So you want to try to leave the center with the least amount of toppings and wetness as possible. And that's one way that this won't come out crunchy by any means, but it'll keep it from being too soggy. Certainly, if you don't mind it being, sort of crispy like a cracker, you could put it in initially in the oven longer, and then you won't have to worry about the soggy factor. But we found that this is the way that we like it. I'm going to go ahead and put my toppings on. So I got my sauteed onions. I have, this is going to be for both of us. I'm going to leave that center part clear, like I said before, with the sauce. And then I have the sweet peppers for me. I'm going to put those on mine, and John's getting these hot pepper rings. And then I've cut up some spinach and some mushroom that is going to go on both of ours. So I'll show you what that looks like. And here we have mine and John's. So we're ready to put the mozzarella cheese. I buy the low moisture part skim shredded mozzarella. We're going to go ahead and put them on both of ours. Not too much. You don't have to go that crazy. Just enough where it's a nice layer of gooiness on top. We're going to pop these in the oven for at least 5 minutes. So you want to just watch. You'll know when it's done when the cheese sort of melts how you want it. So right now this is after like 4 minutes. Not quite done. And this looks pretty done to me. So we're going to take them out. Let them cool. Grab your spatula and just carefully slip it on the plate. And this is definitely a knife and fork kind of pizza. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you end up making it, how it comes out.